Okay, so this is part 2 of New Brunswick Social Development, the bureaucrats, how they wish to do the seniors of the province great harm, going to the extreme that they want them to die quicker. And what do I mean by that? They want you to survive on $200 a month. When you hit 60, everything could go up. And everything goes up, power rate, food, everything. But the seniors, social development, are making it. We have done the utmost, the biggest crime that we reach the age of 60. And I thought when you get older, like the old days, I'm on social assistant. I'm not proud of it, but that's the way it is. Can you say Irving Blacklist? Anyway, never mind that, focus. When we grew up, they took care of the elders. Even First Nation now, they respect the elders. But here in New Brunswick, it's a total different ballgame. I was told, Charles, this appeal board, they're very good, they're open-minded. I said, hey, that was the appeal board in St. John. They're appointed by people from St. John. St. Johners, of course, they have an open mind. But we're dealing here with Fredericton. Fredericton, snob elitists. As a matter of fact, let me find, I should plan this over. But anyway, I should plan before I do these stupid videos. Okay, this is part 2. I had the, I won't mention any names because it's not their fault. 2 workers from, 2 bureaucrats from social development turned around and emailed me. They wanted to meet with me. We had a good chat over a cup of coffee. We talked for 1 hour. Now, the problem is, that's what I want to show here for 1 second. Just for 1 second. Okay, I'll show that later. We had a good chat. My issues, everything was like, people on social assistant, a lot of them can't read, they can't write, they think their caseworkers are God, and they can't go in front of an appeal board and say, hey, this is my right because under my rights, blah, blah, blah. There should be an advocate to speak on their behalf. I'll get to that later. I had somebody that was going to help me, but then that'll be part 3. So I talked to these workers, and I thought, okay, they said, Charles, that's some very good point. Thank you. So I thought those 2 workers will go back to their supervisor and discuss the issue. No, that's not what happened. Then I get a registered letter, notice of hearing. The next day I had this little meeting. Take notice that the hearing of your appeal from the decision of the area reviewer, I forgot her name, Kathleen Forbes. Anyway, of the area of the Department of Social Development rendered, blah, blah, blah. I got to show up November the 19th to prove my point. But then they said they want the proof. Okay, but that's another issue. But there's no communication. They refuse. They refuse to communicate with seniors or people on social assistance. That's why they got the building to the highest peak of the city. No bus shelter. No seniors can get there, and you can't wait for the bus in the cold. There's nothing. You could thank Idiot Mayor Mike O'Brien and Stephen Chase. I didn't know Stephen was like that. He promised to be a bus shelter, and there's not. Focus, Charles. So the bottom line here is communication. Now, I know when I get there, I'm not going to be met by good-hearted, like in St. John. See, I'm going to go across, and I'm going to be face-to-face with something like this. Now you see that there? That is the face of hate, of elitism and snubby. That is an event where I was invited. I had a ticket, but that's another story. Just write Fredericton Women Executive Organizing Committee. You'll see the whole video. But see, if you look at that video, everybody around behind her is all moving. There's about 200 people and they're scared shitless of what was a welfare bum doing an event like that. Okay, focus, never mind that. 5 minutes, too long. But the bottom line here, there's no communication. That's what they do. They expect seniors to just appear, seniors on welfare, appear in front of this board. No money. They don't even offer, they put it, the meeting is at the Fredericton Inn, November 19, 10:30, the highest peak of the city, after the welfare office at Two Nation Crossing. And they laugh. Okay, they're just going to make a mockery, but we'll get to that later. But to the two individuals that met with me, good. They're good psychologists. They bought me a coffee. All my concerns, we talk about it. They sympathize. The main goal of that meeting was to say, Kathleen Forbes is not a bad person. Well, I don't give a damn if they're a bad person or not. If this woman goes against the seniors, we got to fight. But all my ideas, they was just thrown in a garbage can and just move on to the next case. The next case. I put a complaint to the minister and I sent a copy to other people and I never got no reply. But it's only 20 after 12. So the seniors really, why are they stressing them out that they die faster? Why?